India is reassuring its oil refineries over the Iranian crude. The central government's new insurance plan will be extensive. It will include private refineries. The issue of reinsurance to these refineries is not yet settled. The Western sanctions on the insurance companies continue to affect refinery operations.
Indian importers, India's whether private sector companies or the public sector companies, as I said earlier, have always enjoyed very good relationship with Iran, and they are very keen to maintain that relationship, to the extent possible.
The central government is creating a $500 million fund. It will be utilized to provide the necessary reinsurance for these refineries. The limited amount could be a problem, as it would only be able to provide partial insurance. There is, however, no clarity about the remaining insurance coverage as yet. India also has to deal with rupee payment problem with Iran. Tehran is unlikely to accept all payment in local currency. It cannot fully utilize its rupees balance. It might take only 45% of the payment in rupees.
The recent fluctuations in Indian currency and the dipping of the Indian rupee has perhaps got Tehran to revisit and rethink that relationship, where Iran clearly would not like to sell its oil to India at a disadvantaged price situation, and therefore is trying to work out a mechanism where a certain amount of dollar transactions can take place.
The Iranian imports from India are not big enough and may not be large enough to utilize the rupee balance.
Indian businessmen, they are very comfortable in dealing with Iran. The only issue which is right now coming in the minds of Indian exporter is the currency, because the way currency is working, there is a lot of volatility in the currency.
New Delhi is now trying to explore more goods to export to Iran in the coming months. India is making an all-out effort and finding new solutions to problems and difficulties that are coming in the way of oil imports from Iran. Analysts hope that these measures would prove productive in the long run for refiners of crude oil. Sanjay Sethi, Press TV, New Delhi.